It's a scenario I've watched play out countless times, and you probably have too. That person who has the ability to generate significant or at times outrageous income. And it may create an amazing lifestyle, but how rarely it actually produces transformational wealth. In fact, more often than not, it becomes a trap. It's a cycle that they can't ease up or it all begins to fall apart. We covered the general idea in an earlier video, the illusion of wealth, that how often those who appear to have it all together, have it figured out, have the lifestyle, that again, it's all an illusion, that the moment they ease up, it all falls apart. Where transformational wealth is strength, endurance, and freedom. Out of that, a friend asked me, how do you challenge? What do you say to help people see a way forward? And in his case, he's referencing people he knew who were literally making millions and had that amazing lifestyle. And again, to a degree, yeah, the lifestyle was real, but it was an illusion because the moment they eased up, the moment anything went wrong, it all fell apart. So the question becomes, what is your metric of success and how do you change your metric of success? Now, for most people, unless you had a parent or a mentor who challenged you to recognize and define what your metric of success was, for most people, it kind of falls into the category of, I'll know it when I see it, which automatically then equates to the income, the lifestyle, the cars, the houses, whatever it may be. And again, as we've discussed so frequently, that's an illusion. There's no strength behind it. Because that's the whole point of transformational wealth, that it is literally strength. It's freedom. And to get you thinking about it, I want to give you this proverb. So the proverb says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Now, as is often the case with proverbs, the true meaning is deeper than that superficial first glance. The initial makes it sound like that a good man accumulates so much wealth that lasts beyond generations. But the deeper meaning is more profound, that it's not about what's given, but rather what's trained, what's taught. That literally that leaving an inheritance is about their ability to manage, to maintain, to sustain what's given to them. That is more valuable than anything you give them. That without that, anything you give them will almost certainly be consumed. But with that, anything you give them is now building. And associated with that, there's two ways to gauge it. That what's given, how do you gauge success in that particular scenario? Are they growing it? Now, this doesn't mean we don't get to enjoy a piece of it, but generally, is it getting consumed or is it continuing to grow and only consuming a portion? And the second part is generosity. Is it completely self-focused or is a portion of it overflowing? Is it blessing the people around you? In other words, a good man doesn't just give them something, but he gives them the ability to both grow it and make sure that it's a blessing, not just for themselves, but everyone around them. The point is, what is your measure of success? And everyone has to define it for themselves. But again, gauging it just on income, lifestyle, etc., it becomes a trap. And transformational wealth is what? It's about strength. It's about ability and freedom. So what's the takeaway? Take the time to define for yourself, what is your metric of success?